Hey guys, it's Aislinn, and in today's video, we're gonna be trying a new product that somebody on TikTok recommended for me to try. This is the Velveeta hair dye, and yes, you heard me right. Velveeta made hair dye based on the color of their macaroni and cheese. I mean, I like it. I'm down to try it. So I'm gonna be swatching it today on brown hair as well as on blonde hair so we can see what it looks like, see if it resembles mac and cheese at all. Here's what the color looks like on the packaging. I'm also very curious, is this gonna smell like mac and cheese? Is it gonna be fragranced at all? I have no idea, and I have not opened this up. You know how hard it's been for me not to open this? So we're gonna open it, sniff it. It is semi-permanent, and we're also gonna see if it comes out of the hair with some color remover. Also, hi, I tried something different with my hair. If you don't like it, please don't be mean to me. I'm just having fun, all right? So if it's not for you or you don't like it, no need to be mean. But if you do like it, feel free to hype me up. I'm just trying something different, having fun. That's what makeup and hair is all about. Self-expression, having fun, trying new things. So I decided to try something different, okay? I was getting bored of my hair, and also it's been like 9 days since I've washed my hair. So it's greasy and it's hard to do stuff with. Okay, here's the box. Here's what the container looks like, okay? It's made in Chicago. Let's open it. I'm so excited to smell this. What do we think? What do we think? What do we think? Let me get it away so I don't smell it. Okay, here's what it looks like. All right, I'm gonna smell it. Oh, okay, it doesn't smell like mac and cheese. I don't know why I thought it would. It actually has a fragrance to it. It smells really good. It's kind of like a perfumey fragrance. It smells really nice. I actually like the fragrance they chose. I was expecting mac and cheese, okay? It would have been 10 out of 10 if it was mac and cheese scented, but it's not, but it's okay. I'll give it some points just for having some scent to it. Let me get a close-up for you guys. Here is the Velveeta Gold hair dye, and it looks pretty similar to mac and cheese, okay? It's looking a little mac and cheesy if you ask me. Another thing I forgot, I did get tattoo removal again, so if you see this on my arm, just ignore it, okay? I'm covering up my tattoo removal because it's process of healing right now. The instructions on the bottom say, for best results, apply to blonde or bleached hair. I'm gonna try it on brown hair for you guys, but it does recommend putting it on blonde or bleached hair. It says, apply thoroughly and evenly to dry hair. Allow the product to process for 20 minutes. Use a mild shampoo and rinse until water runs clear. Let's get my second camera angle set up and apply this hair dye so we can see if it actually looks like mac and cheese. All right, are we ready to apply the mac and cheese dye onto these swatches? The more I look at this, it is so similar to mac and cheese, even nacho cheese. It's pretty insane. I just love that the brand did that. All right, we're gonna go in and let's apply it onto the brown and see if anything happens. Once you start like fanning it out and saturating it, it does become quite a bit lighter on the strand. It looks more like a sunshine yellow versus mac and cheese. Let's flip it over, saturate the back. Gotta get it from the back. It smells very, very strong, like perfume. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, it smells very strong. Let's go in on the blonde. Ooh, okay. It's looking a lot lighter on the swatch than I thought it would. For some reason, I'm having a hard time believing that this is gonna look as dark as the packaging does. Like, look at the difference between these two. Maybe once it processes, it'll look darker, but this is very, very, very dark. Like a very dark mac and cheese color. I don't know. And it almost looks Photoshopped, to be honest, because they have like the people who are modeling blacked out, and this just looks kind of Photoshopped and vibrant. So my hopes are not high that this is gonna be that like orangey yellow, like a school bus color. It's looking more like a sunshine color, but we'll wait and see. Sometimes once things process, it does look better. I want to make sure and really saturate. I'm gonna let these process for 20 minutes like it suggests. Rinse using cold water. I'm not gonna shampoo. Shampooing isn't really gonna do anything except for fade the color, so I'm just gonna rinse it until it stops bleeding. Then I'll be right back, and we're gonna try and remove these out of the hair with some semi-permanent hair color remover. So I'll be right back so we can see if this actually looks like mac and cheese. We are back. Let me show you guys how the color turned out. Okay, here are the two swatches. It did absolutely nothing to the brown color. Like, it looks literally the exact same. It doesn't even look like it toned the hair at all. So it would not work on a darker brown, which they said, you know, not to put on darker brown, but it didn't do anything on that. Here is the blonde swatch, and this is literally identical to mac and cheese. Like this is actually spot on with the packaging and what it says it's going to look like. These two are literally identical, and it actually came out a lot darker than I thought it would. When I was looking again at the box and the swatch, it did not look like it, but during processing time, it definitely took to be that darker orangey yellow mac and cheese color. So that's what the color looks like. It is a very unique color, and I feel like a lot of people would actually love this color. It's just such a unique, like goldeny orangey yellow, and it's just a color you don't see very often. You see a lot of neon yellows, a lot of sunshine yellows, but this is just a unique color all on its own. It's not sunshine, it's not neon, it's like school bus, you know, like an orangey yellow. It's a beautiful, unique shade. Like imagine that all over. Love it. So there's what it looks like. I went ahead and I mixed up some Schwarzkopf color remover and 10 volume. So we're gonna go ahead and apply this halfway down the hair swatch, and we're gonna see if it comes out of the hair. I'm not gonna apply it on the brunette swatch because there's no point. It literally didn't like stain the hair or color the hair at all. So I'm not gonna put it on the brunette swatch, but I am gonna make sure to thoroughly saturate this piece right here. Now, I don't have high hopes that this is gonna come out of the hair. Yellow is one of those colors that just seems to be very stubborn. Orange seems to come out of the hair fairly easily, but yellows I feel like tend to stain the hair. And in my experience, bleach-based color removers like Schwarzkopf or Joico color eraser or something that has like, you know, that bleach base to it is the only thing that's really helped get out yellow. And even then, it kind of just makes it brighter and doesn't totally get the yellow out of the hair. Thankfully, when you're trying to get rid of yellow in your hair, it's very easy to dye over it because obviously blonde is basically yellow. Most of the time when you're dyeing your hair, you're not putting it on white hair, you're putting it on blonde, which is basically very light yellow hair. So most of the time, once you've got the yellow lightened enough, it's very easy to dye over. So let's hope that this at least lightens a few levels. We're gonna see what happens. I'm gonna let this swatch sit in process for 30 minutes and I will be right back to see if this color comes out of the hair or not. We are back after letting the color remover sit. Are you guys ready to see the results and see if the Velveeta hair color actually came out of the hair? All right, here we go. Here are the results. So you can see the left-hand side is the before, the right-hand side is the after. So basically all it did was make it a little bit more neon and remove some of the orange. So you can see this side still has a lot of the orange undertones. This side just got like a brighter yellow color. It really didn't do much to the hair. The two sides still look pretty similar. They don't look that different. Here's what it looks like on this camera. So you can see it just made it a brighter yellow. I'm sure if you faded it out and then tried removing it, it would do an even better job. But like I said, yellows tend to be a little bit more tricky to get out of the hair, but the color is really beautiful. Like imagine doing like the Velveeta color and then diluting it to like this end color, doing like a darker orange to a lighter yellow. It's really pretty. It smells really good. I will say the fragrance is very strong and the hair smells pretty strong after you rinse it off. So if you're not a fan of like really strong fragrances, then skip out on it. And it's only one color. So it's not like they have a whole line, although I would love for a company to release different colors like Doritos, Cheetos. Like wouldn't that be so sick if we could just do like a whole line of different hair color based on their food items? I don't know. I love that. I love unique and weird stuff like that, if you can't tell. So I would love to see more companies do something like this. It's just fun. Like why not have fun, you know? I will leave a link to this hair color in the description down below. Like I said, I did find it on Amazon. I don't know if it's like limited edition. I'm sure it's probably just limited edition, like something fun they did. I doubt it'll be available like all the time. So I will leave a link to this in the description down below. That is all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to check out my Instagram. The link to that is in the description down below. I post way more of my everyday life on there. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I love you guys so much and I will see you in my next video. Bye.